So this is a quick introduction to the second option. I had to come up with this option because a lot of people couldn't afford the shop accounts, as you saw in the second video or the third video that I posted, that TikTok shop accounts can cost anywhere from $309 to $350. It's about 7,000 rands just for the shop account. Then you still need the MyUS. Some people don't have SIM cards. Uh, you still need the SIM card, you still need the VPN, and you still need the iPhone, obviously. But totally that comes to around I think 8,500 without the iPhone. So it is a lot of money, and a lot of people are scared to make that investment upfront. I also don't recommend doing that because I personally have had so many problems with TikTok Shop. I made this for people who have obviously less budget, but also because I felt that if you guys had the money, right, you had maybe 10,000 rands, you wanted to start this thing, you bought the shop account, you got the iPhone, everything set up, and then your account gets banned randomly. Like we've had problems where our accounts get banned randomly, or you get a bunch of violations because you don't understand properly, and it can be very expensive and stressful for you. So I recommend everyone to start off with this method, earn some money, and then get into the proper method of TikTok Shop and trying to run that up because that is a higher return on your time, but also it's a lot more stressful, and you need to be in a better financial position to try and get that right. So this method, you don't need TikTok Shop, you don't even need the product, right? We're going to use pictures of the product. Either we're going to do green screen videos, we're going to run organic content from scratch. I mean, we're going to make a new account from scratch, right? We're gonna do slideshows. I'll show you some styles now, and and we're gonna do like green screen videos if you want to show your face. But we don't even need the product. Okay, so you're gonna save on that. You only need the US SIM card, the VPN, and of course the iPhone. That is if you wanna kind of if you want to. Obviously, we need to do that because still targeting the US, and we want to have organic accounts that target the US. So we still need that. Like I said, we're setting up accounts from scratch, like we're making a new account, and I do show you how to do that in the first video. But we're making new accounts. It's easier to go viral this way because we're using fresh accounts. We don't have to worry about the previous audience that was on an account, and we can train up the audience from scratch, right? And also there's less, you don't have to watch your scripts as much, so you can say crazier things, you can push your limits a bit, and chances are it's easier to go viral that way because you're not limiting yourself creatively. Okay, so there's no violations or bans like TikTok Shop. It's literally organic normal accounts, and the type of content and how do we start. Okay, so the problem with this method is, and why you can't really do it um normally or without contacting brands, it's because this type of method we're running traffic directly to Amazon versus TikTok Shop. People buy it from your page, right? You get your 20%. It's automated through TikTok, and you get your money that way. But this is like you need to you need brands. You're running traffic to Amazon, then brands have to see the sales kind of pop up on the graphs on Amazon, and then they pay you bonuses per million views. So no brand is going to actually help you do that unless you're in Discord. There's a server called Creators Corner. It's a $3,500 course, and if you want to try and go that way, they give you retainers and they give you bonuses on views and stuff. So if you guys want to join that, I'd recommend it. But $3,500 is a lot. So this was my way of trying to help you guys out. you I put you on the brands, right? Because I work for brands, I'm a manager for brands, so I have a lot of pull. So I put you on the brands, then I negotiated already to give you guys $20 per 100,000 views. So instead of paying per million views, I dropped it down to per 100,000 views to make it easier to hit this little checkpoint. We don't really convert much sales on 100,000 views, but the brand owners are willing to do that to help out the affiliates. Um, then once you hit a million views, we'll try and top it up and to give you a little bit extra bonus. Um, okay, so with this method, it's going to be way easier to start because you don't have to invest as much. It's your accounts are going to be stable, and you can build your way up. And with that $20 per 100K views, you can easily by your second month. My friend Jamal, actually, it's his second month doing this, and he's got his first million views. That was a $400 bonus for him, and yeah. That's profit in his pocket, and you can use that money to either pay your freaking rent or buy a shop account, whatever you want with it. But once you get the momentum also going on an account and you keep feeding that audience, the money just keeps going. Like my fiance, she did 2 million. She did like no views in the first 2 months, right? Then the third month, she got some traction on the account. She kept feeding that audience, and it went to 1 million views, then 2 million views, and the next month, now the third month, hit 4 million views. And already in the fifth month of doing this, the first 12 days, we're 12 days in, it's already sitting at 3 million views, and we're aiming for 8 million views for the month. So honestly, it's a long-term play. It's going to take a little bit of time, and you just have to keep grinding every day, but you will succeed and you will make a lot of money with this method alone. And then if you want to branch off to TikTok shop, you're free to do it. So let me show you the type of content we're looking at. um, Let us check TikTok. So I'll just show you some of our accounts. Let's look at POV. I don't know the name of it. Uh, let's go to tracking. Okay, so this is one of the accounts she's running for a brand, and you can see. So we had this video is actually currently going viral right now, and this is kind of what you're going to be looking at. Okay, so it's basic slides, it's pictures generated, and you're putting pictures next to each other, kind of telling the story. This one was a simple one, but you got more intricate stories, like, you know, telling them what we did at our wedding. Some of them are full on freaking stories, but these are more like images with text. This is what works for the brand. This is what we keep doing, and it's still printing. So simple, simple, simple. This is really easy to do. Not very, very, very easy to go viral, but definitely it takes some creativity and trying new hooks, trying new angles, being fresh with it. We're all going to teach. I'm going to teach that all uh, in this little course. So yeah, you can see the type of content you'd expect to do. This is also slides. All she's doing is slides right now, and yeah, it's really simple. This one she's actually struggling with right now, but she's sitting at 300,000 views for the month so far. So we can look at one more account for green screen. Um, if I can just find it, I want to show you. Yeah, so this is kind of green screen videos where you show the product, you show like you tell. This is like a really easy style because you're taking someone else's viral video, you reacting to it like, oh wow, look at this lady, what she done, or look what this lady revealed about the truth about something, and then you show the video and you literally just stand there and you watch the video while it's happening in your little green screen. Let me show you.
Convinced this is the reason they want to shut down the app. Listen close.
Do you get a lot of mucus? You have to cough and spit out all the time? In Chinese medicine, it means there's too much.
Plant right here. And it gets back to what I was talking about, and your lungs will have never.
So yeah, it's very simple. She reacts to the video and then he builds on the video afterwards and be like, this is kind of what she's talking about. Um, mm, in this case, it was mullein. So mullein is actually good for your lungs, and it does this and this and this. If you want to find the healthiest version of mullein, I'd recommend you get the plant directly, but you can't find it on Amazon. So this is actually what I use, and you show the bottle in the background. Like you can get this bottle of mullein from Amazon, and it's on sale right now, something like that. So really good videos. This guy always pulls 8 to freaking 10 million views every month doing this. He makes a bunch of sales for a brand, and he gets paid a lot. So that's a good style. This is the easiest style also to do, and that's why I recommend doing this because, like I said, easier to go viral. This type of content you can't do with a TikTok shop account. This type of content will get banned on TikTok shop account, and it converts so well. It's so unfortunate, but yeah, that's why I want to get you guys on this. So if you do want to join this, like I said, this is for serious people who want to do it. I'm using my name with the brands to get this done, and I need people who are going to be posting every day and be consistent with it and always looking to improve. and I'll help you do that. So it's going to be $50 a month coming from my side, trying to just get you in. And then it's $100 for the VPN and the SIM card. You're not going to pay that to me, but you're going to get it from your online, how you would do it, as I showed in the previous courses. Okay. And then you hit your first 100K views for Fina right now. They will pay you $150 back. And then once you hit that first 100K, then every 100K after that is going to be $20, um, $20 per 100K. And if you hit the million views, you get the $300 to $400 bonus, depending how well you convert. But I'll show you how to convert well. I'll show you how to do everything in the courses. I'm going to show you, like, let me show you what the courses are going to look like. So this is what the courses are going to look like. So we've got module 2. This is all going to be in the paid section. Honestly, $50 a month is not a lot. This is stuff I've spent over $10,000 learning. So yeah, module 2, we've got all the stuff, how to make basic content, how to make do your lighting, you know, how to work with CapCut, understanding TikTok in general, content ideas, how to get content ideas, the mindset stuff, right? And then we have the advanced course with like everything I've learned after becoming a manager and after handling and kind of helping people grow, helping like hundreds of creators grow. This is all the stuff that I've learned, like the 80/20 method, how to steal hooks and make them your own, how to tone your voice when doing certain things, how to avoid getting little fuzzy text when making slides, where to get your slide images, how to generate pictures with AI. Um, yeah, and then kind of like how to reuse styles and keep rinsing the same style to make more money out of it, when to move on from a certain style. All the stuff I'm going to teach you in this course is look at how much knowledge I want to share. This is literally what I've spent the last year learning. I spent $10,000 in courses, mentorships, and this is everything I know, and I'm pouring it into you guys. So literally, it's so cheap. So if you want to get it, there is a wait list, and I'm only accepting people who are serious. So fill in the form. It will be linked at the bottom of this course. Fill in the form, and I'll be picking whoever is serious. It's going to be $50 a month every month until you can cancel. You can cancel whenever you want.